Hi and welcome back to my channel. I am doing this video, well, I wanted to do this video about Wicca because I felt that my previous video discussing, Team Wicca, Team Witchcraft, I felt kind of scattered all over the place, and I don't feel that I really adequately defined Wicca. So I took some notes, and I'm going to try to make this quick because apparently my battery is dying. So I took some notes, and most of this is from various books that I've read over the years, but I think the majority probably is going to be pulling from Wicca by Vivian Crowley, as that is the most recent book on Wicca I have read, and that's what I guess is foremost in my mind right now. So, to begin, in Wicca, one usually worships ancient deities or pagan deities, so they'll tend to pull from Greek pantheon. Sorry about that, my battery wasted no time apparently in dying. So, anyway, in Wicca, one usually worships ancient deities or ancient pagan deities, however you want to view it. So usually Wiccans will pull from Greek pantheons, Roman pantheons, Celtic pantheons. I personally actually pull from Egyptian and Hindu pantheons right now. Wicca is sometimes called the old religion. This isn't because this Wicca is an old religion. Honestly, I think Wicca started in the was founded in the mid 50s, roundabouts, but what it is that it's called the old religion because it pulls from some of the practices and beliefs of the ancient pagans. And this is things like even following the moon cycles, viewing the earth as the goddess, and other things. And leading into that, Wiccans worship the goddess and God. In Wicca, we worship the divine or we view the divine as one, but there is a duality in the divine. So that dual aspect will be the goddess and the God. And even from that, we will see various forms of the goddess and various forms of the God. So breaking it down to different types of goddesses and different gods are seen as aspects of the goddess and God. And okay, some of this might be peppered with my opinion of Wicca as well. I'm really trying to stay clear of that. That's why I wrote a lot of these things down. Yeah, so we see a duality in the divine. So we have the goddess and God. There is duality in everything, really. You have light and dark, feminine and masculine. The goddess is usually viewed as the triple goddess. And that would be the maiden, the mother, and crone. And they are associated with the moon phases. So you have the maiden as the waxing moon, the mother as the full moon, and the crone as the waning moon. The goddess is the divine feminine. She's the essence of the divine feminine. The god is usually viewed as the horn god, and in him we see animal, human, and the god himself. And this shows all these aspects coexist in one form. And the god is the divine essence, is the divine masculine essence. In Wicca, the divine is seen in nature. And the goddess herself is seen as the earth, or the earth is seen as the goddess, or as we would sometimes refer to as Mother Earth, Mother Goddess. The very soil itself is sacred to Wiccans, and because of this, nature must be honored and revered, because the divine exists within nature, within all things. So that's why many Wiccans tend to, I guess, go green. They tend to be heavily into recycling and being conscious of nature and the effects of what we as people do to the earth. As Wiccans, we also follow the 8 Sabbats, and Wiccans tend to believe in reincarnation. Death is not an end. Death is just part of a cycle, part of a process. So you have death and rebirth. They're all part of this cycle. And this is so that we learn the lessons we need to learn in life. Wiccans tend to live by the Wiccan Rede, and harm none, do as you will. So, and this is where I think it kind of gets fuzzy for people who equate Wicca with witchcraft, because in Wicca you would not do anything that would cause harm to anyone, including yourself. So you would not say hex a person or put a curse on a person or anything like that, because it is viewed as harming someone. You may do a banishing spell to get someone who's harmful in your life out of your life, but you make sure, and like sometimes one would take steps to make sure that this does not harm the person. So a lot of times you'll get some Wiccans who, when doing spells, will say, "And it harm none, so mote it be," or "And it harm none, as I will it, so mote it be," or various phrasings there. You would phrase it however you feel best. But whereas in witchcraft, one can put curses and hexes on people who are doing them harm, and that's right for them. And I personally don't have a problem with that. I wouldn't, but I don't have a problem with others doing what they feel needs to be done to protect themselves and their family. But those are not steps that I personally would take. So, I want to get back to deity or the divine. And in Wicca, there is no correct version of the God, and we don't see other gods or other religions' views on the divine as being wrong or being false. We see all the gods as aspects of the one God, and all the goddesses of aspects of the one goddess. And deity can manifest itself to us in various ways. They can take many forms. It can be something as a dream, a vision. The divine can come to you through meditation. The divine could come to you by what some might view as happenstance, like you're sitting in a park or something and a rabbit comes up to you, or you're in a wooded area and a deer approaches you. That deer for some could be just a deer that was apparently brave enough to approach a human, or for some that deer can be a representation of, let's say, the goddess Artemis, or as the mother goddess, as say Gaia. So the divine can take many forms and come to us however it best feels it needs to approach us to get us to listen. So those are the basics of Wicca. I just wanted to make this video because and it's not, you know, like I said, an in-depth video. I just wanted to do some basic beliefs of Wicca, so you know, that it's out there and people can understand what it's about, you know. I think that's it. I may do one on witchcraft. I'm not certain, only because I have not personally been practicing witchcraft very long, so I'm not the most knowledgeable person about it. But and maybe I will do a video. I don't know. It could be just like a basics thing too. But so that's a basic on what Wicca is. And I hope you enjoy the video. And thank you for watching, and blessed be.